Hello, and welcome to the How-To video for the North Carolina Violent Death Reporting System Data Dashboard. This dashboard displays data and trends in violent death for North Carolina. We are currently on the Welcome page. This page shares some background information about the North Carolina Violent Death Reporting System. NCVDRS is an incident-based system that collects information from death certificates, medical examiner reports, and law enforcement reports to create a comprehensive picture of violent death in North Carolina. This page is also where you can find your how-to materials. These materials include the video you're watching now, as well as an FAQ and user guide. To access the guide, click on the question mark icon. This icon is available on each page of the dashboard and will take you to a step-by-step PDF with instructions for navigating each page of the dashboard. To navigate between pages on the dashboard, use the gray bar at the top of the screen. Each of these boxes represents a different page in the dashboard, and you can navigate between them by using the arrows at the end of the ribbon or by clicking on a box itself. This is the metrics page. The metrics page is designed to showcase the key takeaways from the violent death data collected using NCVDRS. This page includes counts and rates for major topics of interest, such as overall violent death, suicide, and homicide. Metrics can be viewed by individual year of interest using the year dropdown in the top corner of the screen. This allows users to quickly view takeaways for violent death in their year of interest. Overall violent death, suicide, homicide, and firearm-related death are covered in more detail on individual pages of the dashboard. To explore data at a county level, please navigate to one of these corresponding pages. The gray boxes on this page that highlight youth suicide and firearm-related deaths are linked to external fact sheets. To navigate to these fact sheets, hover over the box, then click. A new browser window will open, taking you to the most recent fact sheet on the subject. The next page in the dashboard is the overall violent death counts page. This page contains a map that displays the count of deaths in each county. You can hover over any visualization for more information. By default, this page displays data for North Carolina as a whole, but you can filter to a specific county using the place dropdown. You can also filter the data by demographic group. To do this, first select a filter type from the filter type dropdown. Then you can navigate to the filter value dropdown and select as many or as few values as you'd like. The selected values will be the only data displayed in all visualizations on the page. You can also filter the data by year by using the filter in the top corner of the screen. The next page in the dashboard is the overall violent death rates page. This page shows a map that is shaded by rate, and you can also view the rates broken down by demographic group. The overall violent death rates page can also be explored by place using the place dropdown. You can also see rates by different durations. By default, the rate duration shows a 5-year rolling rate, but to change the rate duration, use the filter and select either a 1-year rate or a 5-year rate. Once you've selected your choice, use the corresponding filter box to choose either a range of years or a specific year. We provide this functionality to account for the instability of rates based on small numbers. If a county has a small count of deaths in a specific year, we recommend that you should refer to the 5-year rate for better stability. The next page of the dashboard is the suicide trends page. This page has a similar layout to the previous page and can be navigated in the same way using the place filter or the rate duration filter. One unique feature of the suicide trends page is the ability to view the percent of suicide deaths by method, such as firearm, poisoning, or hanging. When the page is filtered by place, the percent of death by method graph on the right will update with metrics for the selected place. The graph on the left that shows a breakdown by sex will only display data for North Carolina as a whole. You can see an example of this when I update my data to display information for a specific county. The next page in the dashboard is the suicide circumstances page. One unique feature of NCVDRS is that we do collect data on circumstances for deaths. This data is useful for informing prevention efforts. The page of the dashboard presents circumstances of suicide deaths as a percent of all suicides that had circumstance data available. This data can be viewed as a percent breakdown by sex or as a breakdown for all deaths with suicide circumstance data available. You can view the note to see how many deaths in a specific year had this data. You can navigate to different types of circumstances using the circumstance group dropdown. You can also view this page for a specific year by changing the year of interest with the year filter. The next page of the dashboard is a homicide trends page. This page is laid out identical to the suicide trends page and can be navigated in the same way. We also provide information on homicide circumstances, and you can view this information as a breakdown by sex or as a percentage of all deaths with circumstance data available. The firearm death trends page is laid out similarly to the suicide trends page and can be navigated in the same way using the place dropdown or the rate duration filters. The last data exploration page of the dashboard is a data table. This page can be used to quickly view counts or rates in a tabular format. The dropdowns across the top of the page can be used to filter the view and content displayed in the table. The table can display counts or rates, which can be changed using the metric dropdown. The place dropdown can be used to create a custom table with a selection of multiple counties. One important note is that when rate is selected, individual rates that are based on death counts less than 5 are suppressed with an asterisk. This suppression indicates that these rates are unstable. Data is also presented in alphabetical order and can be navigated using the page number filter. The final page of the dashboard is a resources page. This page provides suicide prevention resources as well as data-related resources such as the codebook or our most recent fact sheets. We also provide links to our NCVDRS partners. Thank you so much for using the dashboard, and if you have any feedback or questions, feel free to contact us at beinjuryfreenc@dhhs.gov. Thank you for watching.